Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is Sophie from Sophie Soul Messages, and I wanted to come on and do a bit of a different reading today. I really wanted to look into everything that's coming up for healing right now. This is a major theme in the entire collective. It's coming up in a lot of my personal readings and a lot of the comments and DMs that you guys send me. And there's just a lot of change. There's a lot of heavy energy. The full moon, Mercury retrograde, this is the time for that introspection. So I really want to look into what is coming up, why is it coming up, what's it trying to teach you, what's the purpose here, and try to give you some guidance, some introspection as well. So I'm going to start with an intention, and let me just start by saying, may this reading be divinely protected. May this space be held as sacred now and anytime it is revisited in the future. God, spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, hear this call to bring divine light, purity, and love into this space. We are now open to receiving your divine wisdom, guidance, and insight. Thank you, Spirit. So let's begin. I'm going to start by pulling cards to see the chakra energies. So I want to see where this healing is taking place, where it's coming up in that spiritual energy. Okay. Too many cards, Spirit. There's that courage, so I'm going to take that. So right away, root chakra energy. Crown chakra energy. Okay. Another crown. And just one more, thank you. Okay. Also gonna pull a couple more just to get started here. So this is the Angels of Atlantis deck, and this is the secret language of light. Okay. So right away I'm getting heart expansion energy. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Thank you. Wow, okay. So a lot of light coming through. I'm hearing enlightenment. So everything you're going through right now, this is all leading to your enlightenment and pushing you toward enlightenment. Enlightenment. Of course. Of course. Spirit, you're funny today. All right. And I want to see one or two cards here. Okay, two it is. Thank you. Okay. So I'm really feeling these together. Okay. So first that's coming through is this root chakra energy. Courage. This is all about your stability, your foundation, your roots, your family, that sense of security and safety. And with that is Blood Angel. So I really feel like that has to do with family. all of the blessings that family brings. There's a lot of instability there as well, a lot of insecurity. So why is that? So I'm getting this is DNA pain, legacy pain, ancestral pain, past lives even. But this is the trauma in your bloodline. This has been passed down for generations. There may be specific things that your family struggles with or has reinforced that are causing you these problems. You might need to break free of traditions. Okay, break free of traditions to find your own sense of security, to find your own freedom of who you are in your identity. Okay, so this has to do with your self-worth, your self-value. It's somehow diminished in relation to this family. So this doesn't mean your family is the cause of your pain. Of course, there are childhood issues everyone has with their families, but I'm sensing it's more than that. It's more that you're carrying this burden for your family. And this focus card, when you focus in on yourself, when you go into your center, look at that heart expansion, that beautiful energy coming through. When you are yourself, you absolutely shine. And more than how others perceive you, you perceive yourself in this beautiful light when you are true to everything in your being, to exactly who you are. And that's being restricted by these ties, by these family ties. Okay, we'll go into that a little more in a minute. I want to just keep going. So crown chakra energy, abundance, and that tree is also to do with your security, the rooting, okay? Abundance and beginnings. So we have earth energy and water energy. So the abundance you're seeking, this fullness, this fulfillment, this, you know, you're stretching out toward the sun, you're growing, you're strong, rooted, grounded. This abundance for you lies in a new beginning. So this new beginning is vital. And look at that sun, that light above you, that you're walking into the light from the earth, from what you know, into the unknown, into the deep. And with that is manifestation. So again, that yellow and blue manifestation. So this beginning that you're manifesting, this is bringing you that enlightenment, that abundance. And just look, both yellow and blue. So it's very vital for you to take this step forward. Whatever you're being guided toward, this light in both of these cards. Come here. This light. Walking toward and opening up to. That is bringing you that abundance that you're seeking. You're intuitively guided towards this. So whatever you're thinking about right now, that is exactly what this is about. Of course, this is a general reading, so take these messages how they resonate for you. And as I'm talking, if messages are coming up for you, if it reminds you of something, if you have an idea or a daydream or a memory, you know, if you phase out and start thinking of something and phase back in, you know, I take that as a sign. Don't rewind, just keep going. That message wasn't for you. You had your own message, okay? Trust that the messages that you're getting are also real, because we're opening this space up for channeling, okay? And then we have your sacral chakra. Sorry, your solar plexus chakra. Meditation. I love how this is symmetry to this candle that I have right here. I won't move it because it'll probably go out, but the Buddha with the light. And then we have Merciful Mother Jamal. So again, that expansion. This meditation, going within, I'm sensing this is very present. This is behind the scenes, this is coming forward, but this is very present energy. So coming into this self-esteem, this self-power, coming into who you are, taking the time to rest, replenish, rejuvenate, it allows you to come back and expand as you are. So as you're healing this energy, you really are coming into your enlightenment. And this is the rest right now. Okay. I'm going to put these up here. And let's see how you're showing up for this energy. And we'll get into the blocks a little bit more as well. Okay. So through this courage, you're coming into fortune. This is abundance again. Card number 10. Okay, I'm hearing it's time for you to create your own legacy. You are not the legacy of your family. You will create your own legacy. So for some of you, being born is enough, right? Just being the child or the parent or whatever place you fill, that's seen as enough, but that's not enough for you. Okay, focus and fortune, 2 10 cards. So this is really completing right now. Okay. So we have communication and the in-between. So as you're in communication with spirit, as you're gaining this enlightenment, okay? As you're in this communication, you do feel in between. You do feel like you're between the 5D and the 3D. You're torn between 2 worlds. And I'm also sensing the fear of the unknown. The fear of your manifestations coming true. Okay. And spirit. Okay, and truth. So right now, is all about coming into your inner truth, coming into that identity center, being exactly who you are. And it may be messy, right? It may not be as easy as just be yourself. It's a very big process. It's healing and reliving a lot of things, revisiting a lot of things from the past, things you would probably rather not think about, to be honest, right? Things you'd rather move on from and continue, but this revisiting is closing out this cycle. So don't be afraid of whatever's coming up right now. Any of the memories, pain, emotions, things you haven't felt in a long time. And that they can be really childish, right? We can feel rejected over the smallest thing when we're young. And that doesn't make it any less real, right? So with fortune, soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. So again, back to those childhood feelings. Your inner child. Your inner child is a great indication of who you are, what you want, but we also evolve from that, right? So try not to get caught up in holding on to what comes up. You know, experience, observe, let it in, feel, and then let it go. And the parts that you want to hold on to when you're thinking about childhood, when you're thinking about those formative experiences, are the joy you felt, the unconditional joy, unconditional love, that, you know, ultimate happiness over very simple things, very small things, and just allowing the joy in fully. That is what is going to bring you into that place of fortune. Okay. We also have igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. So it's interesting that we also have courage when it came up here as well for your root chakra. So igniting courage. Okay. This is about when you aren't in communication, when you don't have that clarity. It's important to stay in your truth, to stay rooted to what you believe, to what you want, when there is no proof, when there are no signs, when your intuition isn't revealing anything. You know, sometimes you get stuck in fear and you can't really differentiate between that fear and intuitive voice when you're in it, right? And generally you can, and sometimes you're in these phases, moments where everything is really unclear. And when that's happening, it's important to come back, to root yourself back to your truth, back to what's important to you, back to how you feel, because that's going to bring you into your strength. That's going to bring in this manifestation that will keep you in this light energy and strengthen the communication that you have with spirit. Okay. So, meditation, truth, standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. Standing firm in your truth. I love when messages repeat. It just really drives it home, right? So stand in your truth, stay in your truth, stay true to who you are, in your identity, in what you are and who you are, in the sense of your being, in your essence, okay? You don't have to try. This will come up for you naturally. Who you are naturally when you're alone, that is who you truly are. And there's no shame in being that person. So there are 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say 6 messages here about identity, rooting into your energy, and staying true to yourself, your authenticity. And authenticity is important, not for everyone else, not for the outside world. Authenticity is not for them, right? We get a lot of praise from the outside world for being authentic, and it's one of those hype words right now, right? And I have a marketing background, so authenticity, right? Like, it's not about how anyone else perceives you. They might perceive you as incredibly inauthentic, and that's absolutely fine. They can do that. When you are honoring your true self and you feel so strong in your own energy and rooted and connected, when you enjoy being alone with yourself, when you enjoy your own company, that's authenticity, right? And you want to be authentic for you. Because when you're in a conversation or a situation and something doesn't sit right with you and you don't say anything, or, you know, someone's putting all of their own ideas and their own feelings on you, especially as we're talking about this family dynamic. You don't have to identify by how others perceive you. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, and I'm also hearing when you feel authentically yourself, when you feel connected to yourself, and you're conveying yourself by how and who you truly are, you won't even think about how other people perceive you. It will be the least of your worries. Okay, so don't get too caught up in what are other people going to think about this or my new change. You're going to be so happy with your new change that you won't have time to think about what other people think. All right, so soaring into joy and fortune, what is going on? How are these blocks showing up right now? Okay, wow, okay. So these, just gonna put these up here for a second. Of course I can grab you, come here. So these root chakra energies, this courage, this bloodline, the karma, the ancestry, the past lives, you know, that inner self that is just wanting to break free. this is showing up in your relationships. So this lack of self-esteem, this lack of self-worth, instability, I really feel like that, like instability is the big word here. Instability, insecurity. You do not feel secure on the ground that you stand on. This is about the foundation. Okay. And that's affecting your love, loyal heart, commitment. So that commitment, caring connections came out. Broken heart. You guys saw me shuffle these. I pulled them separately. Like it's crazy. So I'm also getting that this is about having children. This is about your own legacy. If you grew up without good examples, without that lead, right? A good relationship to model your own after. If there was a lot of heartbreak and pain in those ways, I'm getting that that is making you feel like you can't have a successful relationship or a long-term stable partnership. You are always doubting the commitment. Okay. So whatever came up for you that made you feel insecure, that made you feel unstable in your foundation, in your 3D, in your security, that is really, really causing you not to trust relationships. So assuming people are going to leave, assuming they can't possibly be there for you or give you a sense of security. I'm hearing not letting anyone become your security. And maybe you were taught that that makes you strong. Not letting anyone in, not relying on anyone. But that isn't true. Your heart wants, come here. Your heart wants this expansion. Your heart just is dying to break free. But you feel very stuck over deception, betrayal, and you feel like you can't commit or you don't trust a commitment because it will always leave you with a broken heart. So before anything even happens, you think you know the outcome. Maybe it takes something so small to put you in that energy, to push away and shut down and return to yourself. And this may have been mirrored back to you through your relationships. You know, if you go in thinking people aren't trustworthy, they will always prove you right. Like, we're all human, we all make mistakes. So if you go in looking for something, you will find it. And maybe attract that energy because you're so sure that it's there, right? Okay. So we'll look into how that's healing, but that's how it's showing up for you right now. So let me just move these. Abundance, beginnings, enlightenment. So TikTok, appreciation, yin and yang. So let me just move these for a minute. Not enough space, too many cards. Story of my life. Okay, so TikTok. Why do we feel TikTok? Okay, so divine timing. This is about surrender. This comes up all the time, right? It's a constant cycle. And I absolutely love this. The yin and yang and the seed of life. Can you see the geometry in that card with the world? Okay, so balancing, you're waiting for this healing, you're waiting for this balance, you're waiting for this incoming abundance, these new beginnings, that you're receiving spiritual downloads. You can see this coming. You know that it's going to put you in this place of gratitude. You know blessings are coming. Look at the rainbows under her eyes. Divine blessings. And look at the rose. I'm really sensing that this is about love. Okay. The in-between, the timing. As you're manifesting, everything is being divinely orchestrated. This balance is being divinely orchestrated. And while you're in between this balance, receiving this divine communication, these insights, this healing, it puts you in your courage to be you. The seed of life with the world, this really feels like the beginning and the end all at once. All these parallel timelines, all these things coming together at once. The seed of life, seeds you have planted throughout your lifetime. This is all coming together. This is all coming together for your abundance. Okay. I'm going to keep these over here. You know what? I'm just going to move these. TikTok, Amakula. Okay. So, meditation, Merciful Mother. All that glitters. And the masks are very significant to me. It's also significant, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, I'll come back. Strategy and deceit. So, first of all, strategy over deceit. This red, this root chakra, all of the deceit you've been expecting. You're figuring out how to release this energy, how to heal this. And it's no coincidence we have the same chakras. Red and yellow. Root and solar plexus. I keep wanting to say sacral. Okay, so you are strategizing, you are planning, you are working. This is that introspection, going within, finding your truth, locking on to your truth, holding your vision, holding your truth, and coming out of expecting deceit, especially within relationships. So all that glitters is all the masks. And I just wanted to say before, look at all of this yellow. The stable. Okay. Yellow. Yellow. And then look at the red flag. Standing firm. Pay attention to those red flags. And at the same time, pay attention when those red flags are your own perceptions. Don't give in to fear. Hold on to that courage. As you let go of that mask that you've been wearing, see that face in the light at the top there? Divine light. You're being divinely protected and divinely guided to take this step. So as you release this energy, you really are coming in to this abundance, to this new beginning, to this leap into the unknown, diving into the water, into the ocean. Beautiful. So I think we're okay here. You know this awakening is coming. Beautiful. But I do want to get a little bit more about both of these energies. So let's see. What is the purpose hang on, how is this showing up specifically? Spirit is funny today. Okay, guys. I was gonna say 52 card pickup, but I think there's like, what, 78? Maybe more. I always pick my cards up because I just feel like they don't like being on the floor. Maybe that's crazy. So, of course, they're all back here. Sorry, guys. I'm coming. But I do want to say, most of the cards I just saw jump out that were face up were fire cards. So, if you're a fire sign, that could be a symbol for you. But we do have a lot of fiery energy with all the root chakra going on. Okay. Amazing. And I'm just going to pull over here. Solar plexus. personal power center. Okay, I caught you guys this time. Let's see what came out here. Okay. So, no fire energy. That was something else. What's going on? Bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. So, this is all about coming into that balance and harmony. Okay. So, 3 of Swords. This is that broken heart energy. This is almost the exact same image. So, this drama, this pain, this has caused you heartbreak in the past. Deep, deep sorrow. And this energy might be coming up because of this deep sorrow, this betrayal. This could even be a physical trauma, right? I don't want to go any deeper than that. If that resonates with you, you'll know what that means for you. But let's move on to what it means. That heartbreak is still affecting your relationships. It's affecting your ability to be open, to give and receive intimately as the true, in the true heart of who you are. Okay. So if you're not feeling secure in all that you are, in who you are, in your heart, in your soul, in your body, mind, spirit, energy, all of it, then you won't be able to share that with somebody else. So that's where you're being blocked. You're being blocked. Okay, this root chakra block is affecting your heart, your ability to love, to give and receive love, to enter connections, partnerships freely. For someone specific, this is about a marriage. We talked about family. There could have been a divorce, but I'm also sensing this has to do with someone that you thought you would marry, that you felt a faded spiritual connection with. And they betrayed you. They hurt you. So you're still carrying this pain into new relationships. This is old pain. This isn't recent. You're carrying that old pain forward. And possibly denying truly spiritually intimate connections because of it. You're accepting less because you don't feel you have the capacity to go there. And that's not true. You're being guided. You're being healed through this energy. Look at the staircase. It can only go up from here. And this has really affected your sense of self-worth, your sense of who you are, and also your fulfillment, your personal fulfillment. But this is healing. Beautiful healing. 2 cards. Okay, there are also a lot of energies here about money, about a lack, feeling a lack, being stuck in survival mode. Okay, survival mode. So it doesn't have to be about money specifically, but your material world, you feel scarcity or fear that you can't provide for yourself, that you won't have the things that you want. There's a lot of fear. And right now you're really cycling through that. So if this has been coming up for you a lot, these themes, for the last couple weeks, just hold on, because this is all coming up to heal, to release, and to bring you into a place of reciprocity where you can trust so deeply in your divine connection, in your connection to yourself, that you're unshakable. That no matter what anybody else does, no matter what happens in your reality, you're always connected to source, to spirit, and to yourself. So integrating your higher self, aligning with who you truly are in your heart and soul, this is bringing you that healing. As you're becoming your higher self in your 3D reality, you are gaining all of this strength for your personal power. Okay, so let's get into that now. Personal power. Okay. So out of this heaviness, feeling trapped, seeing yourself as trapped, right? Look at the image. You're not actually trapped. It's the imagination of being trapped. It's the illusion. So the illusion of this deceit, this self-mask, this false mask, it put up a wall between you and the rest of the world, you and friends, you and relationships. It put up a wall. King of Swords, truth, integrity. You are cutting through all of this. Look at the crows in this card, just wild and now tamed. You're calm. So all of these truths that are coming to you, that are bringing you this enlightenment, that are opening and causing that expansion within you, right? This is cutting out that illusion and cutting out that wall, the block to your heart. So even though this is coming up in your root chakra, your foundation, and your I keep wanting to say sacral chakra. Maybe that is a sign for someone. Now that I've said that, I can remember. Your solar plexus chakra. It's still all in your heart. All this coming up, this is about your heart, your expression. I'm also hearing for someone specific, this was a block to your creativity. Writer's block. your art, your expression. You felt stunted in your expression. You felt like you couldn't express yourself. And it was because of this false mask. It was because of this holding yourself back, not showing the world the real you out of fear. It's ending. You're the magician. This is that manifestation energy again. You are creating. You're the creator, the divine creator of your own life, of your own legacy. That came up at the beginning. You are not complete. As in, I mean, of course, you absolutely are complete as you are. I mean, the way other people see you. You're constantly growing. You're constantly expanding. And if they can't see that expansion energy, if they don't want to create with you, it's safe for you to grow bigger. It's safer for you to grow past them. You don't need anyone else's approval, validation, comfort, permission. And artist energy again, creating your art, your craft. This is about sharing your message, self-expression, pure expression. If you love to dance, this can be dancing around your house. This doesn't have to be for a job. This doesn't have to be for anyone but you. Sing in the shower. Write in your journal. Paint on your walls. It's COVID. You can do whatever you want. Right? Just express yourself as you truly are. As you want to. And with that is the Page of Cups. So innocent, eager to communicate. Sharing your message. Look at the rainbow coming through at the top. Even if you don't know which way's up, which way's down, stay true to that expression. Stay true to that vulnerability in feeling exactly how you feel. Okay, I'm getting a message. By honoring how you feel, yourself, so validating yourself, enforces others to do the same. So if you say, you know what, I'm not going to give an example. I think I'm just going to leave that one open. So this open, honest communication and self-expression, this helps you stay true to who you are. This helps you to create. And here's the Nine of Cups. So this helps you to create your own emotional fulfillment. And I love the yellow here as well. Solar plexus energy. You're so abundant in all of the blessings that you have, all of the emotions, all of the experiences, everything you've been through, everything you've created and accomplished. This is beautiful energy. You're starting to see yourself in your full light, in your full power. And this emotional freedom, this emotional fulfillment, this puts you in your full power. So don't be afraid to go after what you want. And don't be afraid to go after who you are. I love the treasure at the bottom there. just like this. So out of this mask, into that fulfillment, your treasure. Beautiful. Okay. So, so many cards, so little time. Let's see. I'm gonna put these up here. Come on, guys. This is why you need nails. Okay. So, I'm gonna look into, why is this coming up? What is this teaching? Why is this happening for you? Right? I don't believe things happen to you. Why is this happening for you? How is this part of the plan? Okay, 2 messages here. And how is this healing these obstacles? How is this part of your plan? What is it teaching you? What are you learning through this power? Okay. And I want to get one for relationships because I think that's such an important theme in this reading. And just while I'm looking at it, this is also showing that this self-fulfillment, this emotional joy within yourself for being yourself, this brings in relationships. This brings in joy. 9 of Cups comes before the 10 of Cups, right? One more cup and you have your ultimate relationship bliss. So this is putting you in the energy that you want to be in, to be able to have that reciprocity and that love and that connection. You know, you don't want to be holding back. And holding back is what's brought so much pain in the past. So, there you are, Divine Feminine. What's going on here with you? So, first of all, Yin and Yang. Second time we've seen that in this spread. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Okay, walking into that ocean, diving deep, the depths of yourself, the depths of your soul, becoming your true self, bringing consciousness to light. That is absolutely what all of this awakening, enlightenment energy is about, right? And then you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So, like we were just saying, this balance brings this connection. When you've balanced yourself out, when you've balanced this healing, and you feel strong in who you are, in your personal power, right? In your sacral, in your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. I'm just gonna go with it now. That is bringing you into this balance, into this harmony. Fire, water, masculine, feminine, light and dark. That balance is what allows you to understand the duality of life, the duality of relationships, the ups and downs, the good and bad, the humanness. This is going to help you forgive rather than just cut and close off, put up the wall. This yin and yang, being able to see both, being able to experience and understand both sides, and know there are always many different things at play. That's going to bring you into harmony and really allow you to have that balanced reciprocity, that equal give and take, because you will be able to give and you will feel able to receive. And that's a part of your foundation, your security, the intimacy that comes with sharing that space, and your personal power as well. Okay? So let's move on. Serendipity. Beautiful. So sun and water again. Goes with this yellow and blue theme we have here. So what's that about? Serendipity. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Okay, balancing out. I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. I just looked at the time and it's 01:01:11. Beautiful. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So right away, I'm getting all the water energy. There's a waterfall, a pool, a lake, somebody's boating. It's all about the depths of your soul. This is all about going within and finding that place that makes you feel beautiful about being you, that makes you feel strong. And it's not about anything outside of you. It's not about all of the things you've overcome and all of the challenges and all the accomplishments. Those are brilliant, beautiful things. But in your soul, who you are, who you've always been, is worthy of being. And you're learning how to be. You're learning how to be you. Wow, that's amazing. I love that message. You're learning how to be you. I just want to keep saying it. And then the cosmic heart. So this is all about that relationships again. Devotion. Okay? Being able to have this relationship, this spiritual-based relationship. Caring connections. How many cards can I hold? Loyal heart. The star. With this heart expansion. All beautiful heart energy. So this courage, this root chakra, it's clearing this pain, it's clearing this heartbreak. It's really about getting into this space. Through the heart is this yellow light. It's no coincidence we have all the red and the yellow in this spread. Your personal power breaks open your heart and illuminates the world. When you focus your energy within, when you turn the connection into your connection with yourself, and you build that connection, you experience all of this healing, all of this light. Okay, incredible, incredible energy. I love this spread so much. I think I'm going to make this a regular thing because I absolutely love how this is going. Okay. And let me just make a little space. Okay. I'll sort everybody out later. To the side for now. Let's see. Some guidance, some extra messages. What do we need to know, Spirit? Some advice or healing messages. Let's take these. Okay, Goddess of Strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Yellow and red. And the Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. Goddess of Strength, that really reminds me of all of those cards. Calling on you to have courage, to stay strong. You know what you believe, you know who you are, and you know what you deserve. If you've been accepting less than you deserve in relationships, Spirit came down and ended those relationships to end that dynamic for you. Spirit does not like seeing you in that dynamic. You're not meant to settle. You're meant to have this big, intimate, deep, beautiful love. And everything will be cleared. Angel of Space Clearing. Everything will be cleared to put you into that space. Okay. Angel of Space Clearing. It is time to clear out old negative thoughts and feelings. Let go of the past. Release everything that is tied to that feeling of insecurity, instability, low self-worth, low self-esteem, scarcity, that survival mindset. Everything that put you there, it is safe to release that. It is safe to make new space. And what are we making space for, Spirit? What will enter this new space that is cleared of the old negative energy? What is entering? Angel of New Life. I swear this has come out in all of my readings for weeks. The Angel of New Life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. Look at the rainbow behind her. The lotus. She's blooming out of the lotus. Expansion. Look at all the yellow energy. She's in her power. She's in her light. Facing the moon. Regardless of the illusions, regardless of the unknown, she is strong and in her power. And there's the rainbow above her. In her blessings, in her abundance, no matter what, because she created it for herself. And that's you. This energy is here and more is coming. I absolutely love that for you. Okay, and I do really quickly want to pull a couple advice cards. I'm going to pull a couple angel cards. These are the indigo angel cards. I love them. Just the messages are so heartfelt. I just love the images too. You'll see. They're so beautiful. So, okay. Divine timing. And self-care. So trust in divine timing. Trust that all is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust in the support that you're receiving, the downloads, the insights, the daydreams, the ideas that you have. Those are all insights, downloads. And self-care. Stay in your energy. Reconnect back to yourself. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. This is major, major healing going on. Like we saw, like this is generational. This is from past lifetimes for some of you. This is since your childhood. So there's no time limit, right? And as I say that, I'm going to look into the timing. There's no time limit. Just release the need to control the time. Okay. control how this happens. With that, nature spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on earth. You might be very passionate about conservation. You might love nature, love spending time in nature. Okay, forest walks. Very healing for you. And wow, just because, may as well. Look at all the lotus. Just receiving light from the lotus. So one more, please, Spirit. The replacement of this energy as you go into self-care. You're clearing space for new energy, new life, this new chapter. The healer. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. She's holding a crystal. So some of you might feel called to share your journey. You might feel that your soul calling, your true path, your mission is to share your gifts. You may naturally be a healer. And both of these cards are eights that just came out. So a lot of connection to nature. Animals may bring you messages. You may feel very close and connected. Sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. So 2 of these cards have forests and waterfalls already. If that is a specific place that you go to, a waterfall in a forest, this place is very healing for you. If that made you think of something, somewhere that you've wanted to go for a while, definitely go. And we have balance again. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance. Beautiful. And this is from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. I always get questions about this deck because it's so beautiful. Like just even the back of the deck, right? The chakras. And I'm going to pull a Moonology card as well. Any additional guidance, insight, advice, Spirit, please share with us now. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. So this leap forward, this power that you're coming into, you're going to need to prove it to yourself. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're going to need to prove it to yourself. And that means by taking action, by doing something differently than you have done, you inspire yourself to take further movement. So action comes before inspiration, is what I'm hearing. Take this action and you will be inspired. It can start very small. It can be, reacting differently than you would normally, or speaking up when you normally wouldn't, not going into a place of fear and self-doubt and anxiety, taking a step back and trusting in the timing, trusting all will be revealed. This isn't about how anybody else sees this. This is about you. Okay, so inspire yourself by taking the movement you feel is necessary, the action you feel guided to take. Okay, Luck is on your side. Be bold and make the first move because the luck is on your side. I love that for you. And what do you need to release? The theme of this reading, right? What do you need to release? I do want to pull one more. I feel like there's one more message here, Spirit. Expect powerful change. Okay, yes. New moon eclipse. That is beautiful. Expect powerful change. So much is changing for you right now. So much. This new life, you know, this balance, the release, this power that you're coming into, this abundance, this strength. It's incredible. There's so much. There's just so much here. And I'm going to do one card, to look into the love energies, because I know that did come out a lot in this reading, and you know, it all connects back to how it shows up in your life. So let's see, are there any messages of love? Whispers of love, I believe this deck is. Are there any whispers of love to be shared? Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. So I'm sensing that this is about your communication with yourself. And for some of you, that's also about thinking self-love is stupid. I'm getting this message. Hang on. Why? What is that? Thinking self-love is stupid. Okay. So when you hear speak to yourself kindly or say affirmations in the mirror, a lot of that will seem silly and embarrassing. Just not something you're gonna do. When you speak kindly to yourself, it might seem like a joke, you might laugh. So don't worry about what methods other people use. You don't need to express self-love the way other people do. But the root of self-love is kindness. It's compassion for yourself. You can make the worst mistake. You can say the stupidest thing. You can do something terrible, and you still deserve kindness and compassion, if from no one else, at least from yourself. When I started, you know, on this self-love journey, I was very focused on the self-esteem aspect, you know, liking my physical, not being self-conscious in that kind of way. And it's good to bring it back to the love, that how you talk to yourself. You don't need to begin new things, but you do need to cut out the negatives. So if you speak to yourself very harshly, there's a good chance you speak to other people pretty harshly. It just comes out. It's so normal. And healing the voice in your head, like, that goes a really long way. So when you feel something, allow yourself to feel this. Allow yourself to be you without facing judgment from you. Okay, it's not helpful. Return to a place of love and compassion. And be kind. Be kind to yourself. You don't deserve to get beaten up. Okay? I love you. These are powerful words. And again, I'm really getting that this is about self-love. When you can love yourself, you can love another. And that doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship where you can't be happy while you have things to heal and work on. Of course you can. But you need to be able to love and forgive yourself so that you can do that with someone else. And that's what you're healing here. That's the energy that you're getting into. How is that going to show up in relationships when that has been released and healed? What do you think, Spirit? How is this energy? Ooh. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. And consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. I love this. Look at that big house. The animals. The moon. Consider your foundation. So as you heal your current foundation, your sense of foundation, that root chakra energy, this can come through. I just noticed a couple at the bottom. This can come through for you with somebody else. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. And I'm going to pull one more. Me as well. We've pulled so many decks already. Let's see. So this is called the Healing Mantra deck. And they have messages, so I'm just going to look up. If you see anything jump out at you, take it as if it's meant for you. Okay. The light is always within me. Anchoring the light. Anchoring that light, rooting that light down into yourself. Your own divine light. One more spirit. I'll look up. Okay. Dispelling sadness. I will feel better once I get the rest I need. Maybe you want to have a cup of tea right now. Letting go of this sadness. Anchoring the light and releasing the pain. Ooh. One more. Polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. So as you embrace this intimacy and this openness and this self-expression with yourself, it opens up your heart, it renews your heart, and makes your heart more beautiful and attractive to others. So your heart is attracting energy in, love in. As you dispel this sadness, as you anchor to your truth and to your light and your divinity, your heart shines brighter, your heart expands. And like seeing fireworks, like your heart is just absolutely beautiful through this energy. So trust that you're exactly where you need to be. You're doing all of the work you need to be doing. I really hope this message brought you some insight, some guidance, a little bit of peace. There goes my decks. And I want to just say a really quick closing intention. We brought up a lot of energy here, and I think it's good to just keep it here so you can go through the rest of your day free and releasing and open and leave this here. Okay, so my intention to close. Thank you, Spirit, for the divine wisdom you have shared with us today in this reading. Assist us in clearing this sacred space within us and around us of any remaining energies. May you cleanse the energy of blocks, obstacles, and all of the energy as described here today with the purest of healing light. This energy we bless and release. As we close this reading, allow your guidance to be integrated with softness, gentleness, and grace. May all resistance be repaired and replaced with divine love and divine light. May your angels walk with us as you continue to surround us in divine light under your highest protection now and always. Thank you, Spirit. This reading is now closed. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. I so appreciate it, and I'm sorry I kept you so long. I hope it was worth it for you and you gained some insight today. Thanks so much, guys. Talk soon.